Hard hit again to Wesley at short. And he's going to get the lead runner. Fielder's choice, 6-4. Apologize to everybody. We thought we had the broadcast going correctly. We did not. I'm Sean Moran. We're here at Tony Gonzalez Field. I'm joined by Todd Johnson. And this is semifinal action between the Padres and the Yankees trying to meet up with the Dodgers on Saturday at 3 p.m. Patrick Montague up, and he's going to put one foul onto the batting cages. 2 down here, top of the first. 0-1 to Patrick. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Yeah, Todd, I had the stream all set and then forgot to hit go live.
Hey, you know, not everyone's perfect, Sean, but you're pretty close.
Far from it. Ball outside now, 1-2. You definitely see these fields taking a little bit of abuse over the last couple weeks with the playoffs. And ball in the dirt. Joey Valacorsa is going to get to second just ahead of the throw. So we can advance that runner. Yep.
Boom.
Todd, you're on top of this, man.
Look at that.
Poor Joe Austin. He hates the score bug. And Patrick's going to hit that again to Wesley. Loses the handle. Fires to first. Called safe. And Joey Valacorsa was going the entire way. Jack Montague circling the arm at third. Sent him home. Padres were focused on getting that third out at first, but it was not in time as Patrick Montague legs that out and beats the throw. So Yankees lead top of the first, 1-0 now. Ryder Whitfield steps in. And he's going to pop that one up in between second and short. And almost a collision, but Wesley Dixon able to hold on to it. Wesley having a busy top of the first as the Padres get out with only giving up 1 run. Bottom of the first coming up. Yankees lead 1-0.
Right there, stay in that zone.
So, Todd, earlier, before we got on the air, and I thought we were on the air, talking about how these two teams have a lot in common. They've had some big wins. They've had some close wins. And they've both lost to the Yankees, or sorry, to the Dodgers in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good match today. You know, I think it's Little League, right? So if you can keep the walks down, keep the errors down, you're gonna keep it tight.
Already seeing a couple little things that led to some runs there. You got to pay attention to where the runners are in the situation. But you've got, Patrick, a little extra burst of adrenaline getting him down to first there.
Yeah, and that was great. Joey heads up, just turned in the corner there, just not even thinking about it. There was no hesitation, waved in. And, why not?
I think both coaches are going to be very aggressive today on the base paths. And you'll see kids going for extra bases that you might not normally see in the regular season.
Yeah, we got Joey for the Yankees here behind the plate, and he's got quite the arm. So, historically, the Padres this season have been running basically every time they get on base. So we'll see if we can hold him there.
Weston End on the mound started the last game against the Blue Jays for the Yankees. Was pretty sharp through a couple innings. So far, I would say the Yankee side. I don't know. It's going to be pretty close. Who's going to be louder here?
Let's go, Yankees!
So not sure what the delay is here. There's some questions from the umpire for league president Aaron Whitfield.
Oh, well, I made the comment last game that it's very common to see either slides or Birkenstocks in the officiating crew.
So Jack Montague has just given Mason King his sneakers, and Jack is now wearing his flip-flops.
Problem solved. Jack's a problem solver. He saw the problem and he solved it. Safety first.
Wants to get this game going, and so does Weston End. He is chomping at the bit and ready to deliver the first pitch. And it's going to be strike one to John Luke Dixon.
Yeah, Weston is a thoroughbred ready to run. He can't cage this kid.
Strike two from Weston. That's one of the things I've noticed. The time between pitches in the postseason a lot quicker than the regular season. And he comes outside.
Yeah, Weston in particular, he's humming everything.
1-2 right now.
Oh, bug. Yep, that's me. Sorry, folks. I'll get it.
Yeah, only if it's dead.
So 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And ball just high.
3-2. You got this, Weston.
And he puts that in between short and third base, and that hits something in the outfield because that took a hop that I haven't seen before at this field.
It hit that transition right to the grass line and just kicked up. Well fielded by Blocky out there.
No out.
So those of you that have been paying attention to our previous broadcast, we are zoomed in a little more at multiple requests so you can see the action a little better. And ball 2. 2-0. Runner on first.
Oh, sorry.
And 3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes. Strike.
And called strike to Liam Holmerud. Looks down to third base to his father, gets the signs. And he's going to pop that up, and it's going to drop right in front of Blake Harrell. So he's going to move the runner over, first and second now.
This is where Weston needs to just stay focused, stay calm, stay out of his head.
David Holmerud, one of the 12-year-olds, aging out this season. And he turns on the first pitch, and again to left field, and they're going to wave John Luke Dixon home, but there's going to be a throw to home.
Great throw.
And John Luke able to hold up in time, retreats to third. Joey Valacorsa was waiting, ready to apply the tag. But now Connor Pegg coming up. He's got some of the home runs that have been hit in Little League in majors level this year.
I'm happy to report his blood test came back clean for performance enhancing. That is.
And first pitch is going to be high and inside. And strike one as he fouls one off, hits the netting. 1-1.
Let's go, Weston. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he's going to hit that to second, and they fire over to first. And they'll get the first out, but John Luke Dixon will score. 1-1 now. Second and third now for the Padres. And ball on the outside edge. Cooper Watanabe up to bat. And he's going to get a strike on the outside edge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I think that outside edge has really made a difference in these, or played a difference in these playoffs. And ball outside for the 2-1.
Okay. 2-1.
Learn from the Brewers here, Yankees, as they might try to take home on a throwback if they're not paying close attention. 3-1. And they load them up. Weston End a little frustrated right now. And I would not be surprised if Dave Holmerud tries to take advantage of that and send a runner. So they'll call time.
Who's on paper? Anybody?
Oh, the Padre hat.
Umpire Bob looking for the official score. Jack Montague is going to go out there and talk to his infielders and his pitcher. Get everybody calmed down and talk about what they're going to do.
You really got to prevent these high-scoring innings. You know, if they can get out of this with just 1 run, that'd be great.
One of the previous games, Joe Austin and I were talking about some of the crazier mound visits that we've made and questions that we've asked of our pitchers. You know, Joe's favorite. What's your favorite swear word? Mine was I kind of branched off from Joe's inspiration. I said, "What's your favorite video game?" And we talked about video games for about 30 seconds.
There you go.
So bases loaded, 1 out. And they're going to pop that up down the first base side, but it's going to go foul and land on top of the batting cage.
Looking for a Noah Doyle. Noah Doyle.
Please report to the batting cages. And Wesley Dixon is going to drop that in over the second baseman's head. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. 3rd run coming in. They're going to fire home, but they're going to be safe, and they'll go back to second for the first runner. So 3 runs score on a single, and he advances to second on the throw. Wesley Dixon's got himself 3 RBIs there on a bloop that got over the second baseman's head and got in between the center and right fielders. John Gunn takes ball 1. Weston sets and down the first base line. Goes just foul before the safety bag. Scattered clouds here at Tony Gonzalez Field. Gentle breeze coming from the southwest. And another ball knocked onto the sidewalk, headed towards the snack shack. And full count, and Wesley Dixon is going to advance on the passed ball. Full count, and he's going to hit that to the third baseman. Steps in front of the shortstop, who was also charging on that. Picks it up, fires to Patrick Montague, gets the out, but not before a run scores. So Padres taking full advantage here. Now lead 4-1 in the bottom of the first.
We have 2 outs. No count. Let's go.
Ball inside. And that's going to be popped up and called for by the second baseman. I believe that's is that Parker Combs? Parker Combs gets it for the third out. After one, Padres lead 4, Yankees 1. ESPN 12, El Dose back here at Tony Gonzalez Field. Top of the second. Padres lead 5-1. We had the score incorrect there. Apologies. We'll get that corrected on the score bug in a second. Ryan Mafong up, and he's going to take ball one outside. Yeah. Todd corrects the score bug. It's just so much action and only so much that we can do here as we try to keep this broadcast going. I think it's 1-1 now, the count. Connor Pegg comes set. Ooh. Calls that ball outside. That looked like it got a lot of the zone. 2-1 now. And quickly evens it up, 2-2. And Ryan protects and fouls that off. And now full count. Ryan doing his best to battle here. Hero from the other night. Gets rung up on the inside edge. Todd, the local celebrities are out. I'm looking to my left and seeing Hunter Combs.
Oh, yeah.
Here at the game.
It's nice to see him in jeans and not golf attire.
It's just nice to see him here. I know he's definitely been one of our regulars watching when he's on the road, watching the stream.
When he's not enjoying a steak dinner in Scottsdale.
And an old-fashioned, like a gentleman. Like you dream about.
That's right.
Nathan Johnson stepping in the batter's box now. One away. And fouls that into the net.
Nathan wants to hit. This guy just wants to hit.
Wants to hit, wants to drive the lane in basketball. Kid's a stud. And fouls that one away. We are eating our way through baseballs here very quickly. Ball outside, 1-2.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
I got logged out again.
Ball in the dirt, evens the count 2-2. Peg comes set. And delivers. Oh, strike three on the outside edge. Connor Pegg just eating away at those edges. Connor Pegg's demeanor on the mound and speed of his pitches definitely different than the Yankees right now. Weston End chomping at the bit to come to home plate. Connor taking his time. And Blake Harrell's going to pop that one up. First baseman calls for it. And that's going to be the end of the top of the second. Midway through two. It's Padres 5, Yankees 1. We'll be back here to Tony Gonzalez Field right after this. ESPN 12, El Dose. Solana Beach Little League playoff action. Bottom of the second. Padres lead 5-1 over the Yankees. Weston End still on the bump for the Yankees. Joined in the booth by my son, Brendan Moran.
What's up, Sean?
It's Dad.
No, Sean.
Okay. You can just say Dad.
I'll say Sean.
What are you eating from the snack shack?
Some corn nuts. Pretty
Corn nuts. That's great for radio.
chili bun conti. I don't know how to pronounce it. Something like that.
So Padres looking to add to their run total.
Strike 1, 2. Can't tell who's up.
Swing and a miss on that pitch from Weston. So Mafong's manning the left side of the infield. And it looks like Nathan Johnson at second base and Patrick Montague over at first. And they're going to put the ball in play, and it bounces off Nathan's foot. He fires over to first, but not in time.
Run on first with no outs.
What's it like facing Weston as a batter?
He has like a Ty Cobb windup.
Ty Cobb.
Or is it Cy Young? Where he like goes back and then like up.
And Suzaki's going to hit that to Mafong at third, who gets the lead runner at second. Tries to turn two, gets away from him. So one away now. Adriana Mariani coming up for the Padres. Trying to move that. Trying to move that runner over here. Weston End comes set again. And swing and a miss. Came high and inside on that one. Couldn't lay off. 0-1. Right down the middle. Quickly 0-2. And
Strike 3, swing and a miss.
yeah, it goes up the ladder on that one for second out.
How many Ks is that now for Weston?
That's a good question. I should probably write that down.
Yeah. Next up,
Make a note for
number
next game.
99, John Luke Dixon.
Tell us about John Luke.
John Luke and his brother are pretty exceptional players. Wesley's really good for his age. He's only a fourth grader and probably one of the best players in the league. As John Luke is a really good contact hitter, and he does have some power too.
So Jack Montague now has gone out and taken the ball from Weston End, and he's going to make a pitching change.
To Ryder Whitfield. He's been currently on the IL for, I think, 9 games in a row, he said.
Is that the 45-day IL?
Yeah.
Now been reactivated.
So the bad thing for...
Did he do a rehab start down in AAA?
No.
No?
No. They just kept him.
Did
Kept him on.
they sent him to the Somerset Patriots, right?
Yeah.
To do a couple of rehab starts in high AA. So Ryder going to get ready.
I was told by Ryder and his brother that he, if they lost their second game, since he didn't play in their first playoff game, he wouldn't be eligible for All-Stars because he only would have played around like 8 games or something, and apparently you have to play 9 to be eligible.
Oh, I don't know about that. I haven't looked at the All-Star rules.
That's what I've been told.
So strategy-wise, Jack Montague probably trying to save his workhorse, Weston End, for the championship. Yankees were down the other night and were able to rally back. And then, as we talked about earlier, walked it off. Ryan Mafong with a single that got past the second baseman Emmett Doyle came all the way around from second to score and walk it off for the Yankees. John Luke Dixon stands by and is ready, taking a look at Ryder Whitfield.
Hey, you're good, Joey. Jordy Comiskey here.
Not sure what. Are you able? Are those the party animal batting gloves?
I think they might be banana ball batting gloves. Yeah, they're banana ball. Looks like banana ball batting gloves. The logo, but with colors of party animals.
And I'm not sure what kind of bat is that?
That is a crayon bat. Basically a pencil bat, just different coloring.
I like it. So Ryder Whitfield faces first batter here. Ball outside, a little low.
Does the cornets come on the headphones, you know?
Oh yeah, when you're crunching them right into the microphone, but that's okay.
Oh, it's still pretty good.
Strike on that outside edge. 1-1.
Yep, 1-1.
And comes inside. John Luke able to get out of the way. John Luke's got a couple stickers, it looks like,
Yeah,
on the
I was
helmet.
just looking at that. In my view, it looked like he had like a cat sticker.
And he fouls that one down the first base side. Some players scrambling to go get that. Claim their one red vine.
In left field, it looks like we have Emmett Doyle. Center, we have...
Oh, that one looked like it was at the letters, but called ball by umpire Bob, so 2-2 now. Oh, sorry, 3-2. Full count. And
Ball
ball
John
4.
Luke. Now runners on first and second with 2 outs.
So both pitchers, or all 3 pitchers so far on both teams, not getting that high call at the letters. Liam Holmerud up for the second time with runners on first and second.
This team
Ball
has
high.
like the duo brothers showdown.
It is. A lot of brothers versus brothers out there.
Well, brothers with brothers.
And that's
a foul ball to
Popped
first
up.
base.
Oh, just barely foul. Hit just the edge of the safety part of first base. I think Patrick might have lost track of that one in the sun. Right in his eyes. Ball outside. Did he call that a strike? Okay, so 1-2. And he's going to hit it. They're going to try and field it. Shortstop comes in. Fires to first in time. And he's going to call him out. And manager David Holmerud is going to ask for a conference with the umpires.
From my view, it looked like he was out, but guess in the playoffs, looks like they gotta call everything.
So umpire Bob is going to go down to first base umpire Mason King and ask him what he saw. Yankees are coming off the field, but the Padres runners are staying put. And the call's confirmed. And we're going to go to the top of the third. After 2 innings, it's Padres 5, Yankees 1. Here on ESPN 12, El Dose, Solana Beach Little League action.
At second base, we have John Gunn. Shortstop, Wesley Dixon. At first base, David Holmerud. And at shortstop, or third base, is... Can't tell.
I think that might be Sasaki.
Think so. Ball's in called. As now...
Everett Brown, right?
Yes, Everett Brown. Number 17, Everett Brown, steps up to the plate. I know you and Joe talked about the Snack Shack a lot, but do you have a favorite thing to get from there?
I mean, without getting into the specials, I just go straight hot dog. Connor Pegg comes set. And strike down the middle.
Letters. That was at the letters.
Everett Brown sporting the hype fire from last season. As he takes outside, 1-1 now. Swing and a miss, 1-2. And ball outside evens up the count.
Pops up
And-
to first base. David runs over and is able to cleanly catch the ball for out number 1.
David Holmerud, pretty good player. You played with him last year on the A's.
He was a very energetic. It was a lot of fun playing with him.
Good teammate.
Very good teammate. He had a good sportsmanship. And always help someone, they need help. Swing and miss strike for strike 1.
Julian Smith up for the Yankees. Wearing number 23, just like you did. Don Mattingly's number.
I chose it because of Zach Allen, but sure.
Zach Allen. LeBron James. Michael Jordan. All the greats.
Count now 1-2.
Breeze starting to come in from the south now a little more. And Julian's going to foul that
Foul.
just over the Padres
Should go win and grab that.
stands.
Strike 3. Now 2 outs, Connor, as we are in the top of the...
David Holmerud looks like he's going to make a pitching change now and save Connor for Saturday. Still have to manage the pitch counts. And it looks like Cooper Watanabe, who just a few games ago also pitched a gem as he went 5+ innings. If you're looking to make a change, check out Coat Design and Remodel. Chad Aronson and his team will come and help you out with whatever kind of project you want to do at home. When Solana Beach Little League changes a pitcher, you can change your home with Coat Design and Remodel. Why are you cringing over there?
These corn nuts are very sour, Sean.
You don't you don't like me reading the copy for our sponsors?
See if I can try and do a sponsor here.
Let's look at them. Tony's Hakal. Evolve, is that MedTech, I think?
MedTech.
Kahuna, I'm not... I need glasses. I don't know what it says underneath
Paloma
Kahuna.
Resort.
Yeah, Paloma
sponsored
Resort.
for the Yankees. Go there. Personally, I've been there. And it's called again? Blanking.
Palm Springs.
Palm Springs.
I believe it's technically in Cathedral City.
Oh, okay.
Brooksy's Backyard Beans and Cattle. Culture Brewing, title sponsor. A little harder to see the Culture Brewing our Culture Brewers logo, but Tony Delamano and Culture Brewing, the title sponsors of this broadcast. Solana Frosty, that's another great, I know that's one of your favorite sponsors.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So Cooper Watanabe now on the mound for the Padres, and one of your buddies, P-Dubs, Parker Combs.
I can do a sponsor here. Like we're all neighbors here, State Farm is here.
Swing and a miss from Parker Combs. Two down, 0-1. Swing and a miss. Some nice breaking balls here from Cooper. Oh, and he pops that one up. Parker, one of your T-ball teammates from all those years ago.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out.
It's a long time ago.
Years and years. It's like a lifetime. Oh, he got a piece of that,
Foul
but they
tip, strike
hold
3.
on for strike 3. Going to the bottom of the third. Still, Padres 5, Yankees 1 on ESPN 12. El Dose. Solana Beach Little League action coming back right after this.
And on the mound again, number 5, Ryder Whitfield. Behind the dish is Weston End. At third base, we have Everett Brown. In shortstop, looks like we have Blake Harrell. First base, Joey Villacorso. And at second base, Emmett Doyle. Exceptional infield. Looks like in right field, we have Cameron Orion. Can't tell from here.
It looks like the right side of the field, they're all putting on the sunglasses as the sun starts to go down here in Solana Beach. Right in their eyes, making it kind of difficult.
Left field, we have Parker Combs. In center field, we have Cameron McFong. In right field, we have, blinking here, now batting number 32, David Homerod.
Nice strike from Ryder Whitfield. Those salsa picante corn nuts are pretty good. And swings at one that was headed for the dirt. Going to be 0-2.
Pretty sure last year, I don't remember much people eating corn nuts. Looks like they got more popular this year.
What's your favorite thing from the Snack Shack?
Definitely the It's It bar.
Tell me about the It's It bar. As Ryder comes up and in for the
So it's like
ball 1 and 2.
this, there's ice cream in the middle, but then there's like this wafer that you would find in a Twix
Comes inside 2-2 now.
that you would find in a Twix
Okay.
or something like that. And then it goes Twix or like the wafer, then ice cream, then the wafer again. So it's like a sandwich. Then cover it with ice cream again, and then cover it with chocolate. Pretty good.
Strike 3 on the outside edge. Down goes David Holmerud. So punch out for Ryder. Do you ever get anything healthy from the Snack Shack?
Never.
Okay.
Actually, if you count ramen, then yeah.
Not sure that's healthy. Connor Pegg up for the Padres with 1 down.
Connor Pegg is probably hands down one of the best power hitters in the league. He is. How many home runs does he have? 2, 3?
Something like that. Ryder came inside with a breaking ball. And that's going to be hit right back to Ryder. Tries to field it, bounces off his glove. Holds on to the ball, doesn't try to make the rush throw to
Looks like-
first.
See Connor shaking his hand at first. Probably got it inside and it stung too much. Probably one of the most annoyingest things in.
Jack Montague asking
Baseball.
if he fouled that off himself, but umpire Bob saying it hit the white, hit the chalk, and went fair. And strike down the middle. Cooper Watanabe up for the Padres. Connor Pegg on first. The 0-1. And strike 2 low. They're going to try and throw him out at second. And they got him. Connor Pegg gunned down.
The double play ball. Oh,
Yeah, Cooper's
Only
only
two
got 2 strikes on him. He thought he had 3. Thought it was a strike him out, throw him out situation. Thought Connor Pegg had a pretty good jump, but Weston End said not so fast. And comes up and outside. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Play.
ball high to. I always forget this kid's name. What is it? What is it? Watanabe?
Yeah, Cooper Watanabe.
And a swing and a
And
miss.
drop
Strike
third
3.
strike, but they're going to fire down to first. Joey Valacorsa covering, and that'll be the third out. At the end of 3, it's Padres 5, Yankees 1, Solana Beach Little League action on ESPN 12, El Dose.
we go, guys. No count, no out.
Back here at Tony Gonzalez Field, Solana Beach Little League action. Playoff game between the Padres and the Yankees. Stepping in, the kid that scored the winning run the other night, Emmett Doyle. And he's going to hit it, and it's going to bounce off the pitcher. But they will field it at second and fire to first in time. One away. Top of the fourth at Tony Gonzalez Field, one away. Padres still lead 5-1 over the Yankees. Cameron Mafong in. And Cooper Watanabe comes inside for ball one. And Cameron's going to hit that to third baseman, loses the handle on it. And he'll hold the throw as Cameron is safely aboard. I want to thank my son for joining me in the booth there last couple innings. We'll get somebody else here in a minute as Weston N steps in for the Yankees. Ball up. The 1-0 from Cooper Watanabe. And Weston drills that right to Adriana Mariani in left field. Puts her glove out, and takes away an extra base hit from Weston. Two outs as Joey Valacorsa steps in for the Yankees. Cooper, the Padres southpaw, comes set. And ball low and inside.
One ball.
And Joey Valacorsa pops that up in between first and second, but the second baseman able to field it cleanly. And that's the third out as the Yankees go quietly in the top of the fourth. Midway through four, it's Padres 5, Yankees 1. Sorry for the feedback there. Todd Johnson back in the booth as we go to the bottom of the fourth. My son made a quick trip to the snack shack again. My father inquiring if there's chili dogs there. No, there's not, but there should be.
Chili dog sounds good.
Hot dogs are pretty good today.
Hot dogs are good. I just took one down.
Wesley Dixon stepping in for the Padres. 3 RBIs on the day already. Swing and a miss for strike one. Ryder Whitfield still pitching for the Yankees. And strike two. Wesley gave the little head nod there. He agreed that it was a strike. And swing and a miss. Strike three. One away for the Padres. Quick second and third innings, Todd. Feels like both teams have kind of maybe the toll of these playoff games taking effect. Ball outside. Just feels like a little bit of a lack of energy in the ballpark tonight.
Yeah, definitely. We need to hand out some M&Ms.
And ball two now. Need to break out that emergency stash of Red Bull.
I think there's a little bit of just adrenaline fatigue. You know, they've been so excited all. You know, the Yankees came off a really, really exciting victory just 2 nights ago. So, I mean.
Yeah, Padres haven't played since Saturday when they lost to the Dodgers in the winner's bracket semifinal. And strike from Ryder. But it was just 2 nights ago that the Yankees were out here. And 8 innings of baseball.
You know, it was interesting. That night, it was similar energy about this time. And the parents were talking about, hey, do we need to go get them some Gatorade or what? But something, a spark lit. And, you know, it can happen either way here.
I think it's hard, especially in a game like baseball where you're not always involved in the action, to just maintain that level of energy for 6 or more innings. Sasaki up now for the Padres, and ball outside. And John Gunn is going to advance to second. Sorry, not Sasaki. Wilde. 1-1, and he's going to hit that to the shortstop, who fields it cleanly, fires to second, but it gets away from Blake Harrell, who was covering, so they can't double him up.
Good for a warning, for a team warning here. Throw the bat.
So umpire Bob just issued a warning to the Padres for a thrown bat. Clipped west end to end. Umpire Bob's going to check on him.
You don't want Weston throwing that bat back at you.
You do not. Ball high and outside. And he's going to foul that off.
Go, Yankees!
1-1.
One ball, one strike. Go, Nathan, be ready.
Swing and a miss. Ryder showing pretty good command this inning. And that's going to be hit and get in between a diving third baseman and the shortstop, and they're going to fire it all the way into home. And the runner will advance from first to second. So now runners second and third. Coach Dave Holmerud would like nothing more than to get some of these runners across as Sasaki comes in now.
2 out.
2 away. And they're going to hit this right to the first baseman, who's already standing on first. He picks up the ball for the third out. At the end of the fourth, it's Padres 5, Yankees 1. Solana Beach Little League playoff action. Tony Gonzalez Field, ESPN 12, The Dose.
Good job. Let's go, patio!
Umpire Bob leading both sets of fans in his rendition of Sweet Caroline. Patrick Montague steps in for the Yankees. Cooper Watanabe still on the bump for the Padres. 5-1, and that might go all the way. Patrick Montague, solo home run for the Yankees. The Yankees are all coming out of the dugout as Patrick rounds third. Touch them all, kid. Patrick turned on that first pitch and put it in the parking lot. 5-2 now. Padres lead over the Yankees. Top of the fifth, no outs. Ryder Whitfield stepping in. And he's going to put that past the shortstop. Left fielder comes in quickly to cut it off. And Ryder Whitfield has himself a single. And the Yankees have something going here in the top of the fifth. Ryan Mafong up for the Yankees. And ball's going to come inside and get away from the catcher, who's Liam Holmerud. And Ryder Whitfield will advance to second. So runner in scoring position now. And he pops that up in the area of second base, and it's going to drop. And Ryan was hustling the whole way. Connor Pegg tried to grab it. Popped out of his glove. Does not fire to first. David Holmerud going to get his troops together on the mound there, get him calmed down. Still leading by 3. Nathan Johnson will be the next batter for the Yankees. Jack Montague talking to him now. Jack has himself a bag of Biggs sunflower seeds. dill pickle flavor. Nathan Nate Dog Johnson up for the Yankees now. Cooper Watanabe comes set and comes inside. Ball 1. And he's going to hit that past a diving second baseman. Ryder Whitfield is being waved home. He's going to score. This ball goes all the way to the fence. Ryan Mafong scores, and Nate Johnson has a triple. The Yankees pull within 1 on a Nathan Johnson triple here at Tony Gonzalez Field. He hit that cleanly, and it rolled all the way to the fence in front of the Paloma sign.
Number 99 on the hill, 99.
So pitching change going to be made now as John Luke Dixon is going to step in and try and close this out for the Padres. And while they make a pitching change, we're going to make a change here in the booth. And I want to welcome Donovan Bonet, known affectionately around the world as Donnie Dingers. How's it going, Donnie?
Going good.
Donnie's already punched his ticket to the championship on Saturday. 2 games ago, had himself a 5 RBI night. Quite the performance. How'd you feel about that?
I think it was my best night, to be honest. Felt really good.
Best night of your life? One of them?
Yeah.
Top 5 for sure?
Yeah. Top 1 in baseball, but
Okay. Very nice. Women just throwing themselves at you after that game?
I mean, couple.
A couple? Got
100.
A couple hundred. You got some digits after that performance? Nice. I like it, Donnie. So, Donnie, how does it feel to already have your ticket punched to the championship? Do you have a preference on who you guys play? You've already beat both these teams in the playoffs.
Feeling really good. Both teams, great teams. I mean, yeah.
So no preference? You'll just you'll take whoever comes your way.
Yeah. Take them on.
Nice.
Put up a fight. Oh.
So Blake Harrell stepping in for the Yankees now.
Runner at third base. Let's play.
Runner at third. Oh, John Luke comes inside.
He's broadcasting.
Go, Blake. Good job now.
1-0. And Blake turns on that. I lost track of it. Oh, there it is. Dropping down.
Off the hit.
Okay, Donnie's going to jump out of the booth here. Come back though, Donnie.
Yep.
He's got to go hit. Get ready for Saturday. Thanks for joining us here, Donnie. Come back when you're ready.
Thanks, Sean.
And that ball is going to get away, but they are going to hold Nate Johnson at third. Colton Mitchell joining us in the booth. Another one of the Dodgers who's waiting on Saturday for one of these teams. And umpire Bob is going to call time. Blake Harrell's going to step out. Colton, how's it feel to be going to the championship this year?
Pretty excited, you know. We've been working hard and
Swing and a miss.
just waiting to see who we play and hope we take it to them wherever we got.
So I asked Donnie, he didn't really have a preference. Do you have a preference as to who you guys play?
I don't think it really matters. We've played both teams 3 times now. I think we've seen all they've got, and
Blake Harrell hits it to the first baseman who's going to fire
he's
home,
safe.
but not in time.
not outside the game.
Nathan Johnson is safe. He beats the tag. We have a tied ball game.
That throw, missing off to the right side, cost the tag.
Blake Harrell safe at first. Throw a little bit offline.
This rally's not over either. Still no outs.
Holmerud had to come across the plate with his glove to try and make the tag, but Nathan Johnson smartly sliding and gets the leg in there. Strike one to Everett Brown. Let me reset the score bug here. Got so excited. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, he's throwing strikes. I think he's 4 for 4 or 4 for 5.
So I mean, you've played against John Luke for years. Quite the ball player.
Yeah, he's really good. Great catcher.
And
Really
that's
good catcher.
popped up and over the batting cage.
He does it all. I mean, he hits for contact. He can hit extra base hits. He can pitch. He can catch. He does almost everything on the diamond.
And called
Great
strike
catch.
3. And there's one away. So there's always the debate, rest over rust. Would you rather have the rest going into the championship, or would you rather knock the rust off and just keep on playing through the second chance bracket?
I think both work, but obviously the rest does help as far as pitching goes.
Julian Smith is going to foul the first pitch off.
But I think the rest probably is a little better because you have everyone available for pitching, and as long as you're still practicing.
Oh,
like,
and
ooh, down he goes.
John Luke Dixon lost control of that one. Shakes his head. Julian Smith looks like he's okay as he hops down to first base. Mark Valacorsa, the coach, going to take a look at it there.
And I got one right him in the shin.
Yeah. Hopefully it got him in the meat of the leg and not the shin. John Luke Dixon comes over and gives him a high five. No intent there to hit him. And Julian's going to jog down the foul line behind first base. Make sure he's stretched out. And John Luke's going to come set to Parker Combs.
It's off the plate. I think you got to go after the hitter here. I don't think you can issue a walk and load the bases less than 2 outs. You got to go straight at him.
The 1-0. And that's going to get past the second baseman. Lead runner's being waved home. Blake Harrell's going to score. Julian Smith is going to score. And Parker Combs is standing on third with a triple of his own.
With a 2-run go-ahead triple.
Yankees lead 7-5 here in the top of the 5th. You were right. This rally's not over.
Is it the 4th or the 5th?
Top of the 5th.
5th inning.
And ball outside.
Still less than 2 outs here.
Emmett
Infield
Doyle.
backed up. Ground ball in play, probably scores another run.
Emmett Doyle swinging and missing at a high fastball. Evens up the count at 1-1. High and inside. Emmett ducks out of the way. 2-1 count. I'll get the score bug right any day now. Emmett Doyle hits that. First baseman David Holmerud fields it and goes to first, but not before Nathan Johnson comes home to score and tack another run on.
That's back to the top of the lineup, I believe. Now with 2 outs, they can make a rally with Cameron and Weston and Joey.
Colton, I think we're just going to let you do these broadcasts. Dropping knowledge. I love it.
That's right.
Charlie Kaminsky can be your play-by-play guy.
Sounds good. Charlie knows the plays. He's a catcher.
Cameron Mafong up again, top of the lineup, as you said. Ball low and outside from Dixon. And strike on that outside edge.
Cameron's been killing the ball lately. Almost every time I watch him hit, he gets a knock. I think he got a couple hits against us. Walked it off on Tuesday. He's got a hit today.
Hits it to the second baseman, who fires over to David Homerood to retire the side. But the Yankees take the lead here in the top of the fifth. It's Yankees 8, Padres 5. Solana Beach Little League playoff action on ESPN 12 The Dose. Colton, thanks for stepping in, man. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, in between innings, we'll be joined here by Charlie Kaminsky,
Sup, guys?
the T-ball home run champion from many years ago. No, you won it in T-ball too.
I don't think there was one.
There was, because I was your coach along with Coach Will Martin.
Oh, I remember that.
We had you, we had P. Dubs, we had Brendan,
Yeah.
we had James Martin, all on that team, and you went and represented the Houston Astros of T-ball and won the home run contest for us.
Yeah, just the best feeling as like 4 years old, I think.
Yeah, 4 or 5 years old, right? Kindergarten?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you guys.
Bro, I trophy to school like every day to show off.
That was a really fun team. After like 2 games, I think we took the tee away, and we would just pitch to you guys, and you would see how many times you could hit the coaches.
Oh, yeah. That was fun.
Just drilling us. So you, a member of the Dodgers here, you're going to be playing in the championship on Saturday.
Yeah.
You excited?
Yeah.
Tell the viewers what it feels like to already have your ticket punched to the championship.
It feels great, but I just don't want our team to just lose the feeling and just we can't be too cocky.
So you're keeping the motivation up. You guys are hitting the batting cages here.
Yeah. And we just have to keep the energy.
Do you have a preference on who you want to play? Nobody seems to really have a preference. They'll play whoever's put in front of them. But
To be honest, I want to face Connor.
you want to face Connor? Okay.
Yeah.
I talked to Brendan. He says he really likes hitting off of Connor. Says he throws fast enough that you don't pop it up, but it's you can still get around on it.
Well, I've only faced him one time, so I want to face him again so I can get a hit off him.
You want to challenge yourself. So Adriana Mariani stepping in for the Padres, trying to create a little rally of their own here at Tony Gonzalez Field. Bottom of the fifth, Yankees lead 8-5 over the Padres. Ryder Whitfield still on the bump. And it's going to be ball one high.
Ryder has been out with a broken toe.
And strike one. Yeah, he's been on the 45-day IL, I heard.
Yeah, with a broken toe, but he's coming back strong and healthy.
Swing and a miss from Adriana.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
We heard they sent him to the Somerset Patriots for a rehab start. Oh, strike 3 on that outside edge
That's a
for the
nice
first
pitch.
out.
That's a nice pitch.
These umpires have really been calling those outside strikes throughout the playoffs. It's been a determining factor in a lot of these games.
Yeah, it's just strike 3 is a big call.
Ready, Nathan? You ready, right side?
So waiting on, here he comes, John Luke Dixon,
J.O.D.
finding his bat in the Padres dugout.
No more party animals. Batting gloves.
Yeah, he's going old school.
1 out.
Might be the lucky charm.
1 away.
Ball.
And Ryder comes upstairs for ball 1. Charlie, you have a prediction who's going to win this?
To be honest, I think the Yankees are gonna pull through and win this. Because Ryder's gonna get.
Man, that got everybody that's part of the battery and the umpire
Yeah.
off of Joey's helmet, and then hit umpire Bob in his helmet, and then almost took out our camera. Ball up and in. 2-1 now.
2-1.
Just inside.
Inside, just misses. The 3-1 from Whitfield. And ball
that was
4.
close. That was so close.
He hasn't been calling the strikes at the letters today. A little bit lower. Liam Holmerud up for the Padres as John Luke Dixon goes down to first.
Putting on his party animals batting gloves.
Ball high and outside. And strike. But the ball's going to get away from Valacorsa. And John Luke Dixon will go to second on a pass ball. Swing and a miss as Liam can't hold up and goes around. John Luke retreats from a pretty sizable secondary lead. Whitfield now 1-2. And swing and a miss for the second out.
That's just a nice pitch.
Older brother David Holmerud coming up now. Gives a fist bump to Joey Valacorsa.
Like everybody's friends in this league.
That's the thing we like about it.
Yeah.
He's got the yellow and green Bruce Bolt long cuff batting gloves. And takes ball low. And strike on that outside edge again.
Nice.
1-1. Time's called as Joey Valacorsa is going to adjust the knee savers on the back of the shin guards. We didn't have those when I was catching in Little League. You just had to suffer.
I don't really use those.
And another strike. Outside edge low. 1-2. You don't use them?
No, not really.
I like that. Old school.
Yeah. I just got used to it and got natural. Oh.
Umpire Bob calls ball up. Evens the count at 2-2 to Holmerud.
This is a big.
And he's going to call time. Ryder Whitfield going to get himself adjusted out there. So AAA going on, AAA game going on the AAA field just down the right field line. AAA team trying to make their way to the championship at noon on Saturday. Majors championship will be at 3 p.m. right here at Tony Gonzalez Field. The 2-2 count. And gets him on the outside edge. Down goes David Holmerud as Ryder Whitfield retires the side. 2 punch-outs in that inning.
I have a question.
After 5, it's Yankees 8, Padres 5. What do you got, Charlie?
Why is this named Tony Gonzalez Field?
I believe that's the guy that owns Tony Huckall's and is a big supporter of Solana Beach Little League.
The famous tight end?
No, not the guy from the NFL. Different guy.
Oh.
More than one Tony Gonzalez in the world.
Yeah.
Okay. Charlie, hey, thanks for joining us here in the booth. Always good to see you, buddy.
Thank you.
Back here live at Tony Gonzalez Field, Solana Beach Little League playoff action. Top of the 6th. The Yankees rally in the top of the 5th to take the lead 8-5 over the Padres. John Luke Dixon still on the mound for the Padres. And Weston End looking to add to the Yankees' effort here in the top of the 6th. The lack of energy that we talked about just a couple innings ago has completely disappeared. Both dugouts and both stands full of fans, loud and boisterous.
For sure.
As Weston End fouls one off. Joined in the booth still by some of the Dodgers. And he's going to offer at that one, so 0-2 now. And Weston's going to drive that into right center. It's going to go all the way to the fence in front of the Coat sign. He's going to hold up at second. He thought about going to third. Probably would have been safe. But Jack Montague not looking to make the first out at third base. So Weston End with a stand-up double here in the top of the 6th. Number 10, Joey Valacorsa, coming up to bat now. And he's going to put that right up the middle. Weston End is being waved home. He's going to score easily. And Joey Valacorsa is standing on first with an RBI single. Yankees now lead 9-5.
Better back it up now.
And coming up to bat in his last at bat, went yard over the left field fence, Patrick Montague.
For sure.
I don't want to take credit for his home run, but I did tell him that he was due for a homer in the playoffs. And he'll take strike one. And he's going to hold up. Ball on the outside. One and one. Joey Valacorsa looking to get to second base. And that comes up and in. But Liam Holmerud able to grab it. That sun still blinding the infielders on the right side of the field. Patrick swings and misses at a nasty pitch from John Luke Dixon. And that's going to get away from Liam Holmerud, and off Joey goes to second as the count goes full, 3-2. And ball four. Patrick works a walk. Runners on first and second as Ryder Whitfield trying to help his own cause here.
Oh my God.
And he fouls off the first offering from John Luke. Ryder's got the 2025 Hype Fire and some long cuff pink, blue, and yellow Bruce Bolt gloves. And he's going to hit that right to Wesley Dixon, who tosses to second for the first out, but can't get the second at first. Ryder Whitfield safe. And Patrick Montague retired. Runners at the corners now with one out.
Yeah, your comment about the high fire, the 2025, personally my favorite bat.
And Ryan Mafong's going to hit that into right field, but Connor Pegg ranges to his left, and he's going to bring that ball all the way into the pitcher.
Yeah, no chance to tag up there. Really strong arm, shallow in right field. Can't risk it. Gotta let Nate Dogg hit here.
Able to fight off the sun and hold on to that one. Nathan Johnson up for the Yankees and high and outside for ball one. I did tell Patrick that he was due. I went over, gave him a fist bump, said good luck. I'm like, you're due for a homer.
That means something. I mean,
Swing and a miss to Nate Dogg. 1-1.
at the start of the playoffs, my dad told me I would hit one in the postseason. But I'm 2 games in without one yet.
Well, there's still time, right?
Yep, one more game. My only one this year was off the guy on the mound right now.
I saw that one.
Yeah,
That was a good one.
thank you.
2-1 count. And that's going to,
Why are you running there?
it bounces fair, and Liam Holmerud smartly grabs it and tags out the charging Joey Valacorsa, who was trying to avoid the tag. Halfway through the 6th, it's Yankees 9, Padres 5. Padres trying to extend their season. Last up's coming.
Hear my skills, bro.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
So
No,
Coach
that
Jack,
was on the mic up, bro. That was different.
Can you hear me?
Coach Jack Montague going to stick with Ryder Whitfield here in the bottom of the 6th.
Bro, who is on?
Warming him up right now.
Check.
Yeah, no, because I didn't know.
Check. Can you hear me?
Got some Brewers and Dodgers here in the booth with us.
I would not say this game is over yet. Padres are a team that can rally at any time.
Crowd getting crazy here at Tony Gonzalez Field. Half an inning of baseball left to play. One team moves on, the other, their season is over.
I would not say just because there's a 4-run lead that this one's done. Any rally can happen, and they have the middle of the lineup. Guys that can hit.
Do you think this setting sun is going to play any part in any of the plays here in this half inning?
At the start of the year, before the time change, when the sun was up, it went down earlier, it really messed me up, like when it was setting. It was really tough to see the catcher. So maybe that'll cause a struggle for Ryder, but if it doesn't, huge advantage for the Yankees.
So this is the guy you want to get things started for the Padres, Connor Pegg.
Great power, great speed. So you really want him on base. He can go crazy when he's running.
Blake Harrell getting Ryder Whitfield fired up. Some final words before this half inning starts. Ryder comes set, delivers, and Connor is going to hit that down the third base line. It stays fair and then bounces foul right before the bag.
Yeah, I got a question about that. If it bounces on the chalk and then they touch it in foul territory, if it bounced last on the chalk, is it fair?
I believe it is.
Because I thought I saw some chalk.
Yeah, it did hit the chalk, but then it went foul and was called foul by the umpire. 1-1 now. Ball 2 as Ryder comes inside.
Yankees are 3 outs away from the championship game.
And that gets away from Joey as the count goes to 3-1. Ryder
Feel
pretty
like you
pumped
gotta
up right
attack
now.
Connor right now, 3-1. You don't really want him on base.
Oh, gets the strike
Perfect
on the
pitch.
outside edge.
I don't know for sure if that was a strike.
That
but
strike at the letters that hasn't been called all game just got called. Full count. And ball 4.
That was close. I don't know. I feel like if you call the high one, you might got to call that one. Just
Could have gone either way.
Yeah. Cooper Watanabe at the plate now.
I've been calling him Watanabe all postseason. Is it?
I don't know if I pronounced it wrong. It looks like
I'd put money on me getting it wrong. Ball 1 high. Runner at first.
I just remember the first time he came in to pitch for our team. I'm like, because he's new to the league, so I asked my dad who was pitching. He said Cooper Watanabe. So that's what I've called him the whole year, but he's probably wrong.
2-0 now from Ryder. And it gets him on the outside edge. 2-1.
Cooper has the unique Shohei Ohtani stance.
2-1. And fouls that off. Runs the count even, 2-2.
Standing like Ohtani from the left side, wearing Ohtani's number, finishing high. I mean, and he's a Dodgers fan, so it's pretty accurate.
Whitfield comes set and delivers. And full count now. Yankees could really use the strikeout here.
Ooh, chased
And
it.
fouls that off.
I think that
Stays
probably would've
alive.
been ball 4.
It looked
It
low.
was in the dirt.
Let's go, 3-2, no outs. What?
And swing and a miss. Ryder's got
2
another
outs away
punch
for the
out.
Yankees. Great pitching by Ryder. Getting him into swing mode and then going outside the zone where he can't hit it.
That was quite the battle.
Great at bat by Cooper, though.
Wesley Dixon, he's already got 3 RBIs on the day, trying to get his team back in this.
3-run double back in the first. Got the Padres going.
Ball outside in the dirt,
That's what I said.
and
Connor's got some
Connor
real
is going to
speed.
go to second.
If you mess up on one of your pitches when he's on base, he'll be up to the next bag.
Padres known to exploit every mistake. And
Nice
he
catch
hits
by
that,
Patrick Montague.
hits that right down the first base line. Patrick fights off the sun and makes the nice catch. Yankees now 1 out away from the championship. 2 down here, bottom of the 6th. The Yankees lead 9-5 over the Padres. Connor Pegg is standing at second.
Go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
John Gunn coming up. Trying to keep hope alive for the Padres. And he
right
hits
to Pat-
that.
oh!
Oh, and it gets right past
Bad hop.
Patrick Montague. Bad hop. Connor Pegg being held at third as Emmett Doyle quickly fires that in.
I don't think I would blame that one on Patrick at all. That was a really tough hop. Bad luck. That happened to us against the Padres, too.
As soon as this is done, we're taking infield, so be ready.
Runners at the corners now. 2 down. Wilde up. And he offers at the first pitch. Couldn't hold up. Strike 1.
2 strikes away from facing the Dodgers in the championship. High and in.
Ball inside.
In the dirt.
And ball down in the dirt. Gunn is going to advance to second on defensive indifference. Runners at second and third here at Tony Gonzalez Field. Yankees 9, Padres 5, bottom of the 6th. Called strike. The Yankees are 1 out away from punching their ticket to the championship.
Every pitch could be the last of the season for the Padres here.
Umpire Bob talking to the batter, having him take a deep breath in this situation. Two count. Whitfield comes set. And he's going to hit it to shortstop. Fires to first.
And the Yankees
The
win.
comeback kids have done it again. The Yankees are going to the championship. They knock off the Padres 9-5 here at Tony Gonzalez Field.
Crazy comeback game for the Padres, or for the Yankees.
Yankees are celebrating just on the west side of the field, and they're going to line up.
Yankees finally won.
Some words from Pierce.
They're going to line up and shake hands with the Padres. John Luke Dixon, David Holmerud, Connor Pegg, Cooper Watanabe, some of the 12-year-olds who will be honored on Saturday for all their many years in this league. They had a great run in this postseason, and we wish them nothing but the best. Great job by those boys. Mark Valacorsa, Jack Montague, and team are going to go out and talk it over on the third baseline out in left field. But once again, the final from Tony Gonzalez Field, it's Yankees 9, Padres 5. Yankees come back and punch their ticket to the championship game, which will take place Saturday, May 16th at 3 p.m. here at Tony Gonzalez Field. We'll have it live here on ESPN 12 El Doce and streaming around the world on YouTube. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Once again, the final score from Tony Gonzalez Field, Yankees 9, Padres 5. Yankees win.